Introduction: The Allure and Dilemma of World Travel. Hello and welcome. Today, I want to take you on a journey not just across continents, but into the mind of a seasoned traveler. Imagine visiting 64 countries before the age of 30. That's a lifetime's worth of adventure packed into just a few years. You'd expect someone with such a wealth of experiences to be endlessly enthusiastic about every destination, right? But what if, after all those journeys, there were places they decided they'd never return to? What if, despite breathtaking landscapes and unforgettable adventures, certain countries left them with memories tinged by anxiety or discomfort? This is the story I want to share with you today. It's inspired by an article from Business Insider featured on Yahoo News, where a traveler recounts their experiences and explains why. Despite having the privilege and passion to see so much of the world, there are places they simply don't want to revisit. I'll be focusing especially on South Africa, a country often praised for its beauty and wildlife, but which, for this traveler, became a place of mixed emotions. We'll also touch on other destinations like Japan and Greece, and explore the universal dilemmas that every traveler faces when choosing where to go and where not to return. As we dive in, I invite you to reflect on your own travel experiences. What makes a place unforgettable for you? What factors influence your desire to return or not? Let's explore these questions together. The traveler's background, passion, and perspective. Before we get into the specifics, let's talk about the author of the article. This isn't someone who dabbles in travel or checks off countries on a list for the sake of bragging rights. From a young age, they were passionate about exploring the world. They participated in the Semester at Sea program, a unique university on a ship that takes students to multiple countries while they continue their studies. Through this, they visited 10 countries in a single semester, gaining not just stamps in a passport, but a deep appreciation for different cultures, landscapes, and ways of life. Such a background is important because it sets the stage for a nuanced perspective. This traveler isn't easily daunted by unfamiliar customs or minor inconveniences. They're open-minded, curious, and resilient. So when they say there are places they don't want to return to, it's not a casual judgment, it's the result of careful reflection and meaningful experiences. South Africa, a land of contrasts. Let's turn to the main focus, South Africa. For many, this country is synonymous with adventure. It's the land of safaris, where you can see lions, elephants, rhinos, leopards, and buffalo, the legendary Big Five, in their natural habitat. The landscapes are stunning, from the dramatic coastline of the Garden Route to the iconic silhouette of Table Mountain. The culture is vibrant and diverse, shaped by a complex history and a tapestry of languages and traditions. The traveler's account echoes this sense of wonder. They describe the thrill of searching for wildlife in national parks like Addo Elephant Park, the excitement of exploring Mossel Bay, and the awe of standing atop Table Mountain, looking out over Cape Town and the endless ocean beyond. These are the moments that make travel magical, the kind that stay with you long after you've returned home. But there's another side to the story: the shadow of safety concerns. Despite all the beauty and excitement, the traveler's experience in South Africa was overshadowed by a persistent sense of unease. From the moment they arrived in Cape Town, local guides repeatedly warned them about theft, robbery, and street crime. These weren't casual reminders, they were urgent, repeated instructions. Be careful. Don't walk alone at night. Keep your valuables hidden. Stay alert at all times. The traveler was accompanied by another woman, which may have heightened their awareness of vulnerability. As they moved through the city, the warnings echoed in their minds. Even in broad daylight, they found themselves scanning their surroundings, clutching their bags a little tighter and second-guessing every decision. This constant vigilance took its toll, while they marveled at the views from Table Mountain and enjoyed the unique atmosphere of Cape Town. they couldn't fully relax. The anxiety was always there, lurking in the background, coloring every experience. At night, they avoided going out altogether, missing out on the city's vibrant nightlife and the chance to connect with locals in a more relaxed setting. The universal dilemma, attraction versus security. This experience highlights a universal dilemma for travelers. The tension between a destination's objective appeal and your subjective sense of safety. South Africa, by any measure, is an extraordinary place. Its natural beauty, wildlife, and culture are world-class. But if you don't feel safe, those attractions can lose their shine. It's a reminder that travel isn't just about what you see, it's about how you feel, no matter how stunning the scenery or thrilling the activities. If you're constantly on guard, it's hard to be fully present. The anxiety seeps in, making it difficult to savor the moment or create positive memories. For this traveler, the balance tipped towards discomfort. The thrill of the safari was real, but so was the fear. In the end, the negative emotions outweighed the positive, leading them to decide that they wouldn't want to return to South Africa anytime soon. Beyond South Africa, other reasons for not returning. Interestingly, the article doesn't single out South Africa as the only country the traveler wouldn't revisit. Japan and Greece both celebrated for their beauty. Culture and hospitality also made the list, but for different reasons. In these cases, it wasn't safety, concerns that deterred the traveler, but overcrowding. Japan, with its bustling cities and world-famous tourist sites, can sometimes feel overwhelming. The traveler described feeling lost in a sea of people, unable to find moments of peace or connection. The same was true in Greece, where iconic destinations like Santorini and Athens draw massive crowds, especially during peak season. The sheer number of tourists made it difficult to appreciate the unique charm of these places. This points to another important factor in travel satisfaction: comfort. It's not just about physical safety, but also about the ability to enjoy a place at your own pace, to find quiet moments, and to connect with the local culture in meaningful ways. When a destination is too crowded, even the most beautiful sights can start to lose their appeal. The many dimensions of travel satisfaction. So, what determines whether a traveler wants to return to a place? The answer is complex and deeply personal. Safety and comfort are major factors, but they're not the only ones. Let's explore some of the other dimensions that shape our travel experiences. 1. Cultural compatibility. Sometimes, the way a culture operates just doesn't resonate with you. Maybe the pace of life is too fast or too slow. Maybe the local customs feel alien or uncomfortable. Or perhaps the language barrier makes it difficult to connect with people or navigate daily life. These factors can influence your overall impression of a place, even if everything else is positive. 2. Cost and value. Travel is an investment, not just of money, but of time and energy. If a destination feels overpriced or doesn't deliver good value for what you spend, it can leave a sour taste. On the other hand, discovering a place that offers rich experiences at a reasonable cost can make you eager to return. 3. Personal connections. Sometimes it's the people you meet who make a place special. A warm welcome, a meaningful conversation, or a shared adventure can turn an ordinary trip into an unforgettable one. Conversely, negative interactions, rudeness, discrimination, or indifference can make you reluctant to return, no matter how beautiful the setting. 4. Unique experiences. Some destinations offer experiences you simply can't find anywhere else. Whether it's a wildlife safari, a cultural festival, or a natural wonder, these unique moments can draw you back again and again. But if you feel you've done it all on your first visit, you might not feel the need to return. 5. Emotional resonance. Travel is as much about emotion as it is about logistics. Sometimes a place just clicks with you. You feel at home, inspired, or at peace. Other times, you might feel out of place, anxious, or disconnected. These emotional responses can be hard to predict, but they play a huge role in shaping your desire to revisit a destination. The role of expectations. Expectations also play a crucial role in travel satisfaction. If you arrive in a place with high hopes based on photos, stories, or social media, and reality doesn't measure up, you might feel disappointed. On the other hand, if you go in with an open mind and few expectations, you're more likely to be pleasantly surprised. In the case of South Africa, the traveler may have expected adventure and beauty, but not the level of caution and anxiety they experienced. The gap between expectation and reality can be jarring, and it can shape your memories long after the trip is over. Learning from others. The value of shared stories. One of the most valuable aspects of travel is the opportunity to learn from others. Reading articles like the one we're discussing today or listening to friends' stories can help you prepare for your own journeys. You might discover hidden gems, avoid common pitfalls, or gain new perspectives on familiar places. But it's important to remember that everyone's experience is unique. What feels safe and comfortable to one person might feel intimidating to another. What seems crowded and overwhelming to some might feel lively and exciting to Audie.